Maggie is a 38-year-old female working at a small rural hospital as the food service dietary manager. She has been in the position for 10 years and has made a big impact in the hospital, bringing in higher quality food and better service for patients. The past year, she has had a very hard time filling positions in the kitchen. One, the town's population is declining and young people who would normally fill these positions are leaving. And two, after the COVID pandemic, she's had a particularly difficult time filling these roles. However, she has petitioned to her supervisor in the finance department to get more money to make the job more attractive to people. Yet, they have declined the request. Consequently, staff morale is poor, and Maggie herself is feeling defeated and unsupported by upper management. Staff frequently must work double shifts and do extra jobs that are not in their job description because of the staff shortage. Moreover, department meetings are filled with negativity, and one staff member, Bob, has had a constant bad attitude about work. Bob is very vocal about his displeasure, and it's starting to impact the other employees' productivity and morale. The employees have made disparaging comments to their coworkers. Although Bob is an extremely hard worker, Maggie has decided that she needs to address the issue with Bob in an effort to improve all around morale. Hi, Bob. The reason I have brought you to my office is because I would like to discuss how things have been going for you at work. I noticed that you have not been yourself lately, and I would like to understand a bit more about why that is. Additionally, although you work very hard, some of your coworkers have expressed that you have been making disparaging remarks. These remarks are impacting company morale. May I ask, what are some of the reasons you feel unhappy with your current role here?
Well, to be honest, I don't feel appreciated. I work very hard, sometimes put in 45 to 55 hours a week, don't get any gratitude, and I just feel that lately I'm just not getting anywhere. And I feel more and more frustrated.
I'm sorry you feel this way, Bob. As you may know, we're very short staffed, which is an issue that we're currently trying to address. I do value your hard work here. Could you tell me a bit more about why you feel undervalued?
Well, as I said earlier, I feel I'm working harder and getting paid the same amount of money. Upper management are driving to work in their BMWs and Mercedes, and I can barely afford to feed my family. And my kids are hurting also. It's really tough right now. My wife has just currently been laid off, and everything is getting more expensive. I just don't know how much longer I could hold on. I have to work every single weekend. I don't even have time to spend with my family. If I don't figure out to make ends meet somehow, I'm going to have to quit and find a new job. No one here is doing anything about the staffing issue. They're all talk, and we've heard the same thing over and over and over again.
Well, Bob, thank you for opening up with me about how you're feeling and expressing how your work here is impacting your family. I know, I'm sure it can't be easy for you to express that. And moreover, you are right. Expenses are increasing. Ever since COVID, we have had a very difficult time staffing. Bob, we really do not want to lose you as you're one of our hardest workers. You're always on time and you do everything in your means possible to make sure that the work is done and done right. However, making disparaging comments to coworkers will not solve anyone's problems. I understand that times are tough and that you do not get to spend enough time with your family due to the added hours and shifts needed to help us fill the shortage. How about this? How about we arrange your schedule to give you every other weekend off so that you have more time to spend with your family? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think that's a good start. My family is important to me, and I feel that being able to spend some weekends with them would give me some well-deserved rest and relaxation. However, I hope the staffing issue is be resolved soon. I know other employees are not happy, and maybe if that could also be addressed soon, I'd feel even better.
Okay, Bob. I will let upper management know that employees are being burned out, and I will also let them know that your thoughts and what you've discussed with me. Um, I will begin your new schedule right away. Thank you again for meeting with me.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course. This scenario with Maggie and Bob ended positively in that Bob decided to adhere to a new schedule and stop making disparaging remarks. A couple of managerial approaches that were demonstrated here was effective communication and listening to what the employee had to say, asking the employee what was going on rather than making accusatory remarks or beginning with a negative tone of voice. Another thing is that the Maggie worked with Bob to come to a conclusion or a solution that was beneficial to both uh, the employee and the company.